Find the right influencer for your influencer marketing campaign. Hey everybody, Michelle Held here from MetroNY.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about finding the right influencer for your influencer marketing campaign. Follow me online at MetroNY.com for digital marketing tips, tricks, tutorials, and of course, digital marketing for business. So we're talking about influencer marketing, and this is actually part 2 of a video series and a blog series I've been working on. If you check out part 1, you'll see what is influencer marketing, what's it all about, and what does it mean. Really what it is word of mouth marketing. What we saw in part 1 is that there's a 37% higher retention rate for a customer acquired through word of mouth or an influencer marketing campaign. And a customer is actually 3 to 10 times more likely to convert, meaning give you their money, give you their email address, lead generation, download your book or your white paper. 3 to 10 times more likely higher conversion rate than someone acquired through other means, even social media. So we're talking about finding the right influencer. We see that 75% of marketers saying that finding the right influencer is their biggest challenge, and only 47% feel that their influencer marketing campaign is very effective, and another 30% say it's somewhat effective. So we see there's some issues with feeling that you're getting a good return on investment and finding the right fit, finding the right influencer for your campaign. So 5 things to help you find the right influencer: engagement, relevance, reputation, brand perception, and reach. Those are the 5 things you should pay attention to when you're choosing your influencer. Hey, if you can afford a celebrity who just, one tweet, one post on Instagram and everybody will buy it, you got a Bieber in there or Taylor Swift, then hey, you have a huge budget. But most of us average Joes are looking for someone who probably only has about 2,500 to 5,000 followers. So those are someone who's probably a much lower range than what you're thinking of, but they can be very, very effective if they carry a lot of weight in their particular niche. So engagement. How engaged is the influencer with their audience? If the audience is tweeting at them or posting or asking questions on Facebook or Instagram, does your potential influencer actually respond to those in a timely manner? And so that tells us how engaged our influencer really is. If they're just someone who posts all day long, it's all auto-posted, well, they might not be the best influencer for you because it's sort of a kind of a dead account. Even though there's activity on it, it's not really engaging with the audience. Relevance. Is your influencer relevant to your particular niche? For beauty bloggers, people who are into sports picks, fitness, well, that's pretty easy. That's what they blog about, they talk about. But you may find an influencer who's not exactly relevant to what your business is, but they're still a good fit. My favorite example is Kate Upton's video game influencer marketing campaign for Game of Fire. She helped get that game up to a number 2 spot in downloads. So she's not known as a gamer, but her audience, mostly guys, was a great fit. So she was actually relevant to that audience, but not exactly the product. Reputation. You don't want to mess with someone who's had some bad press lately. So for example, if you're in financial services and you have an influencer or a celeb who's had a downturn in income or run into some trouble with the IRS, they may no longer be a good choice for your influencer marketing campaign. So pay attention to what's going on in current events with your potential influencers and make sure their reputation is still a good fit. You don't want to have to backpedal and explain why you're involved with someone who has some bad press or something contradictory to your line of business going on. Brand perception. So check out your influencers. Have they badmouthed your brand in the past? If you're into, say, organic food or all natural products, are they someone who's sort of spoke down about that industry, or is the polar opposite? You want to make sure that their past history, right? Social media is forever. You want to make sure their past history fits with your brand, and you don't want to have someone digging up old posts or old tweets, old things on Instagram and saying, hey, why are they all of a sudden saying good things about you? Obviously, it's paid. It comes across as being really insincere. So we've been through engagement, relevance, reputation, brand perception, potential reach. So this is what I talked about, where the follower with say 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, influencer with 2,500 to 10,000 followers might be the best value for your program, because they're not going to be too expensive. They may work for just sending them freebies and free products, insider information, but they have a good engagement with their audience and a really great reach. So check out how many followers they have and how active the followers of your influencer are. Are they going to be the type of audience that posts what your influencer posts? And so you get a much larger social media reach. So we know our influencers are generally bloggers. They are almost always present on at least 2 or 3 social media channels, so they can have a huge reach. Finding the right fit is a big challenge for your influencer marketing campaign. There's some tools out there that you can use, like Clout and Cred. Checking them out, searching through their past history, past posts, I recommend that for finding the influencer for your influencer marketing campaign. Check me out online, MetroNY.com. Michelle Held, digital marketing tips, tricks, tutorials, and digital marketing for e-commerce, all kinds of businesses. Carry on.